to ISTA, Massachusetts, Western Massachusetts, where we will be doing the Spiritual Sexual Shamanic Experience, hosted by Matuka. So many motorcycles on this trip so far. Motorcycles, the great American expression of freedom. We're here in a carload of people. You have Evelyn to my right. Evelyn, as you know her from Mondeose, designer for White Label. And in the back we have two brave souls, courageous souls, Matt and Sorana. How are you guys?
Great.
And how are you feeling right now?
Great and relaxed and excited and just
in the flow?
yes.
And you, Sorana?
Definitely more relaxed than anticipated or hoped for. I'm already learning and experiencing pretty interesting emotions and thoughts, I guess you can call them. So far, so good.
Tell me about your journey here so far.
My journey here so far has been difficult. I have been flirting with the idea of taking this leap for a very long time, so much so that it triggered, I think, Frank, and then it triggered me, and then it put me over the top, and then here we are. But I think that's exactly the purpose. I think it happened just the way it's supposed to, and this is it. This time it's really it. So as I'm saying this, I'm feeling the anxiety flowing through my arms, but I'm kind of inviting it, which I think is already showing what this journey is starting to do.
The more I do work with light work, healing, breathing, meditation, chakra, whatever, name it, like it brings a lot of joy, but it leaves place for the shadow to show up at some point for healing and stuff like that.
So shadow is that part of us that we disown and we push down and we try not to address in our life. It comes around most of the time due to a protection defense mechanism to protect oneself from emotional pain. So this whole week that we're going on, the Spiritual Sexual Shamanic Experience, deals with uncovering shadow, uncovering how other people's shadow has wounded us as well. A lot of time, we are the recipient of undealt with shadow in other people, and that's an experience, and we would call that like victimhood, and the now need to experience a version of healing. So the Spiritual Sexual Shamanic Experience is about healing and expansion, I would say. Healing on one side, where we talk about moving beyond any story that happened in our lives that we did not have control of, and moving it and reclaiming our life force, and then asking what's possible beyond the stories of indoctrinated culture, limited beliefs that we've created due to the wounding of our life, the way we were brought up, and so on. And what's on the other side of that is expansion. So what is possible when we call love back into our life and we choose to share and give and reconnect and and get in touch with our body and our desire and our juiciness, and how that could charge life force energy, and how life force energy is imperative to live a happy and ecstatic life. So this is kind of what we're exploring.
Coming out of ISTA, I want to have a renowned sense of freedom, where experiences such as connecting with a beautiful part of a forest are not scary or foreign to me, because right now they are very foreign. So I would like to expand into that kind of freedom.
I've been on this journey, I would say, for 6 months maybe.
What's the journey?
The journey is to reconnect with my body, think less, feel more, embrace the feminine and the chaos that comes with it, and the intuition and the letting go of trying to control everything and force things into plan and boxes.
Very good, bro.
And at the same time, staying true to my masculine that has those, okay, but we need to get shit done. And I feel more like satisfaction in execution of a woman's desire more now. So not so much leading in terms of the goals or the direction, but yeah, following that inspiration and then making it happen. You know, I've been in poly for as long as I can remember, right? More than 20 years. Interestingly enough, I've come to the point now where I'm in a monogamous relationship for a set period of time for these next 6 weeks, and a set container to experience things from a different perspective. And also I think that I'm allowing myself to explore that because I'm at a point where I've connected with so many people and at such a deep level that I don't feel this scarcity. Right. I've broken off this scarcity mentality that there's only a finite amount of sex and that I need to like take it whenever I can.
Amazing.
And so yeah, and that's kind of opened me up to okay, I can have as much as I want now. What do I want? And those are the more difficult questions that I have to face now. What is it that I really want? What's my purpose? And it's part of my reason on going to this trip. You and I have known each other for maybe 12 years, but we've lost touch for the longest time, right?
We
connected way back in the day, and then I saw what you were posting with ISTA and a little bit the work that you were. I've been doing my own work in orgasmic meditation.
Okay.
And when we sat down and had drinks, you started telling me about what you were doing and what you were doing with ISTA. And it really resonated to me. The words that you were using were different, but so much of the relationship between the masculine and the feminine, this complementarity of roles, and how they're both there to support one another, and the spirits inside, and that's it, right? You're using different words, but it's a part of a reality that I've tuned into now. So it took a big 5 minutes because before I was like, okay, so when's the next one and where do I send my money?
Exactly. That was the most amazing reaction ever. So you've heard it here first on spiritualplayboy.com. So yeah, thank you for sharing. I wanted to give you guys an opportunity to share a bit of your story before we go into ISTA. I'll probably do a follow-up video with them driving back, talking about what's up. And yeah, give me your opinion. What do you guys think, the viewers out there? Do you think this busload of people are crazy for diving into the deep end? Do you think they're brave? Share with us a bit your impressions of this conversation and what we're about to embark on. So Evelyn, you're a renowned international designer. You've taken ISTA before. Why are you coming back? What are you hoping to get this time?
I'm going for a second time at ISTA level 1 as an assistant. Okay. So I'm taking the opportunity to relive that 7 days training, which is super powerful, and a lot of release, stepping in my power, and I think I need to redo that. You know, I got that I kind of need to work with compassion, and this is a great window to use that. To going with an idea of rebalancing my masculine feminine, which I just discovered that my feminine don't trust my masculine side, and it might show up in my life, in my relation, and this and that. And now that I am aware of that, I know I want to work with this.
I love how this script is starting to emerge basically on conversation with 4 people. 2 people spoke about the aspects of the masculine and feminine, acknowledging that each individual is both masculine and feminine. So what excites me is to see that this concept, this consciousness of our duality is permeating the culture, which allows us the ability to do introspection from a more dynamic perspective, and that could help our journey and empower ourselves. So yeah, if you've liked what we're talking about, share this video, like it, leave us a comment. I want to know what's your experience about awakening to this consciousness around masculine and feminine. What has come up while watching this video? Are you triggered? Did someone in this car annoy you for something we said? Let us know. Let's be reflections for one another. And remember, let love free, because it's the only way we'll ever change anything. Peace.